Good morning, Toku team. Here we are back again for another batch of Gingaman episodes. I'm not gonna say we're in the home stretch yet, but we can see the finish line. I've got 3 discs of the physical copy left to go. We've got 18 episodes to go, plus the crossover movie with Mega Ranger, which is a Patreon exclusive. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. We are in the middle of a batch of character focused episodes. We'll see where things go once we get the last couple of them. I'm suspecting that it's almost at the end of the runtime for that field commander lady whose name I can't pronounce. So yeah, let's just hit it. Are you gonna settle down? Are you gonna settle down? Oh good, the cat is settling down, so I'll actually be able to watch and not get distracted. Good kitty. Oh, she's purring. Probably can't hear that. Yeah. Yes, she is in fact so spoiled that she's not only in a box, she's in a box in my lap. It's fucking cat, I swear. All right, let's fire up the episode.
どうもありがとう。ただいま。こんにちは。
恭平、さえちゃんに挨拶しなさい。まったく照れちゃってんだからもう。
誰が照れてんだよ。
照れてるじゃないのよ。ねえ、さえちゃん年いくつ
17ですけど。
恭平が11だから。
Ma'am, 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 ma'am. Look, I get it. I get it. All right, I am king, queen, jester. I am the whole fucking royal court when it comes to being an authority on shipping characters. You don't ship an 11-year-old with a 17-year-old. That's how you end up with fucking Ko the Demon Child. Now, that being said, I do understand the realities of having a crush when you're a kid. You know, I had crushes on cartoon characters like we all did. I had crushes on... Heck, I had crushes on some of my babysitters. Ma'am, don't smack your child! Ah, it was a typo last episode. Remember last episode they called it Chapter 33? When it was actually 32? That's a typo. That's awesome! Also, if you're already pulling out your trump card, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad for you. Nepotism. That's how she got this job in the first place, because that's her uncle, the little barrel bastard. She's pulled out minions who call her mom, now she's pulling out her brother. That's a tall 11-year-old. Or she's a very short 17-year-old. Oh, he's got Piranha's powers. Holy shit, dude. Those are some big numbers. Man, this is a terrible situation. If that's not a fucking mood, I don't know what is. Why you gotta diss on my man Blue like that? That's gotta be difficult. I want to point it out every time I see it, but when they're doing the fight scenes, she is drowning that man. When they're doing the fight scenes in the water, like, throwing a kick up out of the water, that's a lot of extra resistance. Oh, she just murdered several men. Are they human? When it comes to the minions, are they, like, full-on individual creatures? I guess it depends on the season, because, like, Bandora's golems were golems, you know? But the pirate crew members, it kind of seems to be implied that they're individual people. They have... Some of them have lines of dialogue sometimes. The fights this season, I always think back to a season like Die Ranger, where they had such distinctive and unique fighting styles, whether they were morphed or not. And this just... I haven't seen one since then that really highlighted that. You know, like even here where they're like trying to imply that their fighting styles is based off of their Star Beast animal, it doesn't land as effectively as a season like Die Ranger did. I can keep going. Saved. She almost fucking died. He almost fucking died. I really like that they're sticking to the 12 episodes per field commander pattern, and that they've found a different reason to knock them off each time. Sambash just got too reckless. Budo was betrayed. Iliess was never focused on the job in the first place. This last guy is probably just going by his character type that we've seen so far. My best bet is that he's going to be overconfident and challenge the Rangers directly, or challenge the captain for command of the pirate crew. I'm really enjoying how they're handling the characterization of the Ranger-focused episodes. I've mentioned it before. The way Blue and Green have consistent story arcs with the characters they interact with, and the way that Yellow and Pink get to just have, here's the random civilian of the week to go with the random monster of the week. They're fun episodes. This is, I'm gonna have to think about it, but this might be hitting the top tier of my favorite seasons. This is a great season. All right, Gingaman, thrill me. I feel like we're about to see the end of Iliess. So let's get right to it. I mean, with that title, Invulnerable Iliess, there's no way that she's gonna have a good time this episode. Does she look like a fighter? She looks like a fighter. That took no convincing whatsoever. I'm sorry, you can what? You can what? Then why the fuck have you not been throwing hands? He knows something's up. If he's in trouble, would that mean he's over a barrel? Oh! The Plagues of Egypt. Her scheme is the Plagues of Egypt. That tracks. That tracks. That's horrifying. What did you just do to these people? Just tell me nobody got just tell me nobody got poisoned on their dick. I'm still not over that from Mega Ranger. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, she's got the powers of all of her minions. That's so cool. That's so cool. I really like how in for some of them, okay, good, you can still see it even with the camera in there. Like, you've got the Buddha guy's hands helping form the point, the shoulder point, whereas on this side, they've got three faces doing the same effect. That's really cool how different ones are design languages being brought in different ways. She got her brother right here in the center. That's such a good design. I honestly keep forgetting Moke is as relevant as he is because he does so little. Half the time that he's in a scene, he's just literally just part of the background. I really like this. This is fun. Like the fact that all of the monsters from this batch are a threat again is really good. I have deep concerns about how this blood gathering will impact things. So, like, if all the blood is being gathered and pooled and given, it's all being given to Titanics right now. We can see that. Like, all the blood is already going to Titanics. When she, of course, gets defeated and everyone gets their blood back, their blood is already all pooled together. So, first of all, never mind the mixing of blood typings, which is a big enough issue in and of itself, but they also have all of the different blood types, all the different people's blood pooled together. If somebody has a blood-borne illness, hell, even if somebody has the common flu, which can be transmitted through bodily fluids, now, does everybody have the flu now? Or, God forbid, something more severe, like a more severe blood-borne illness? I have deep fucking concerns about the implications of this. Every other time people have been hit by one of the spells, they've been turned into a mirror, they've been, you know, just laid up with infinite sadness. But this is like pooling all of their... It's literally pulling all of their blood together. This is deeply concerning. Get tased. I'm counting that as a get tased. Get tased, bitch. It was more like unholy blue fire. Get unholy blue fired, bitch. But I'm calling her to get tased. Now I know they don't. I know they normally don't escalate things until they have to. But is there a reason they can't just call in the Star Beasts? Yeah. So now that everybody's getting their blood back, like anybody who's a universal acceptor, like the what is it? A positive is the universe, or AB positive is the universal acceptor. But like, if you're O negative, you can only take back O negative blood. So if all the blood was pulled together, some people are about to have some serious typing issues. Oh, did you not have to drink the Balban extract to do that? I mean, it resulted in the same fucking thing. You're still giant, but, you know, just asking. Just asking. Also, can you step on me, please? She's literally taking them and just going, now kiss. Now kiss. Okay, okay, so yeah, you're in trouble now, so I guess you really are over a barrel. Stab in the back, 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 stab in the back. Oh, you knew? That's awesome that he knew. Congratulations, you're promoted. Don't fuck up like the other 3 did. She didn't even make it 12 episodes like the others did. I feel that that's mildly sexist, because she's the only female field commander. But I think with hitting the last field commander, we are officially in the home stretch. I was not expecting Barrel Boy to also die. He will not be missed. Just chuck him right over Niagara Falls. I do not care. I really like how she brought back not just all of her minions, but also worked their designs into her upgraded form. That was really cool. That's always a fun thing to see in this sort of genre. So yeah, a quick intermission break, and we'll be back for the rest of this upload. Hello everyone, gonna keep this one very short, especially because on the back half of this, one of the episodes I enjoyed so much that even trimming out over half of the commentary I made, it's still a lot longer than usual. I track as I edit how long each episode edit ends up being. But, so, instead of rambling, let's actually keep this short. Thank you for watching. If you're watching on Patreon, thank you for being part of the Patreon community. If you are watching on YouTube, thank you for watching on YouTube and being part of that community. And if you are interested in checking out the Patreon, for as low as $1 a month, you get all videos a month early, get access to the Discord, so you get regular updates on my editing progress and my reactions as I'm watching each show, and you get exclusives like Sentai crossovers and Project Gavant, which I finally started getting caught up on last night. And then, of course, the benefits just continue to go up from there. And with that being said, let's get you to the back half of this upload. Welcome back, everybody, from the intermission. I'm not going to necessarily say that we're fully in the home stretch, the final push of Gingaman, yet. I want to see how things shake out after they took out the 3rd field commander. But, you know, 16 episodes left. It's not many. It's not many. We've got 1/4 of the season left. I know I'm always throwing numbers at y'all when I'm talking about this stuff. It's because, you know, I map out my uploads well in advance. You know, you can even see here the Patreon date planned for an upload versus the YouTube date planned for the upload. So that's why I tend to pay attention to the numbers so much, and I maintain my my expectation that status quo shakeups happen at roughly the 1/3 and 2/3 mark. This season changed it up a bit, with the multiple field commanders only lasting roughly a quarter of the season each. But I stand by my logic. Anyway, speaking of logic, let's watch something that's completely illogical. Sentai. It's a Gouki episode. I love Ginga Blue. I'm sorry, is the leader's name Zahab as like kind of like Ahab, like Captain Ahab? So the fact that I like the fact that Titanics has started to decay because the seal is only partially broken, because it adds a level of urgency to the monsters, to the enemies side of things. I'm so happy that they kept bringing her back for his episodes. Look at this goofy goop. I love him. What's going on here? What's going on? I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like you, sir. Nope. 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 No competition. No competition. Gouki, punch him. Punch him right in the face. Right in his stupid face. You are allowed to hit a man with glasses. I am giving you permission. See? He's a dick! Punch him! Nice music choice, though. Very goofy. Very appropriate music choice for these shenanigans. Okay, my prediction is that Gouki's choice is going to be to let this guy confess, but that the teacher is actually going to go for Gouki instead. Because, come on, how could she not? I also really like that we're having a very silly story on the Ranger side of things, while a very serious, plot-relevant thing is happening with the bad guys. Also obligatory. Hi, Pirate Mom! Yeah, that's kind of what I was expecting for his minions. All of his minions were gonna just be big bruisers. Yeah, we can tell you're a teacher. You're a nerd! Yeah, there's no way she's not picking Gouki. Boys. So normally I would say boys, you're both pretty. But this guy is just getting in the way. Also, bro, you're standing in front of glass doors. Just start breaking them. Thank you! Yeah, how you feeling now, Mr. Teacher? You think you can still compete against a literal fucking superhero? Fuck this guy. Fuck, how dare this guy? Yeah, that's what you're dealing with. You're dealing with an actual fucking superhero. Normally, I'm all for side characters pulling shenanigans like this, but I really like Gouki and the the teacher's relationship, and it really bugs me that they have this rando getting in the fucking way. So how do they handle infrastructure damage? Because, like, with Iliess in the last batch of episodes, it was always like, hey, we're stealing your soul. Hey, we're trapping you in the mirror. Hey, we're stealing your fucking blood. But then when the monster was killed, everything went back to normal. Killing this monster is not going to repair all of the fucking glass. What did I just say about not being a dick? And what did you do? What did you do, buddy? Jack and squat. That's what you fucking did. Look at how you're making my man feel. How dare you? How dare you hurt the feelings of my favorite member of the team? How dare you? Undermining my man's confidence. Unforgivable. Inexcusable. Irreparable. I don't know if that third word applies. I am legitimately angry with this character. He caught me at just the right mood to be absolutely pissed with him. Oh, he's just going for it, too. He's on a mission today. Fucking love an outside sequence morph. That was smooth. That was smooth. Oh, will you acknowledge me? I did a good thing. Acknowledge me, please. I need attention. Fuck off. Ah, she's got the business. Congratulations, you're engaged. That's how that works, right? You make them a charm bracelet, you're engaged. They're so cute together, too. Because he's so huge and she's so adorable. Oh my god, he's strong. He is so strong. Holy shit, he's picking the dude up by the face! Oh my god! He is so strong. He's going ape. He's going ape. God damn! A colored explosion at this point in Sentai is still very rare. So, like, that's just emphasizing just how much ass he just kicked. Like, Gingabytus is just like, alright, what are we dealing with? And which one of these two is going to be the better fit? And you call in a heavy hitter to deal with a heavy hitter. Ooh, steal his hammer! Steal his hammer! You got giant mitts! Or just throw hands, that works too. You know the best kind of throwing hands? Rocket punches. It's a shame we don't have rocket punches. What a cutie patootie! Honey, that doesn't mean your leg is fine. You were hopping on your good leg right there. Yes! Now kiss! Buddy, you never stood a chance. Now, in this guy's one defense, by the time he met her, she was already way into Gouki. So, this guy never stood a chance in the first place, but my goodness did he piss me off. Yeah, I am honestly a little surprised at just how much this random other character that they brought in for the one episode pissed me off. I don't know why he hit all of my buttons in the wrong way, but he did. If that is the last Ginga Blue solo-focused episode, that's flawless. That's flawless, because that was like, what, 3-4 episodes where he had shenanigans with the teacher. And what a great little arc. I would watch those 4 episodes just back to back. That's such a good little character arc for a specific member of the team. I mentioned it way back at the start of the season when we started getting character-focused episodes, how much I would like to see, instead of every character-focused episode is with a random other civilian or a random other shenanigan happening, I would love to see seasons where every member of the team gets a dedicated side character, either a civilian or, in the case of Ginga Green, or Red Racer, a member of the enemy team, to have their character-focused episodes join up with. And this is the perfect example for why, because by having every episode for Ginga Blue be directly related to this teacher, we got to see a nice little contained narrative within that, from their meeting all the way to this confession. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Again, if this was... I would watch these 4 episodes just for their relationship back to back to back to back. Absolutely flawless. Also, they're adorable together. Alright, time to finish off this upload. I don't know how they're going to top that. I don't know how they're going to top giving my favorite member of the team such flawless fucking closure. The only other thing I really want to see is what ends up happening with the rivalry between Ginga Green and Pirate Mom. I just... Especially because, as far as Shalinda's concerned, that's the rivalry. I'm pretty sure Green doesn't give a shit. It's a pretty one-sided rivalry, come to think of it. But yeah, let's finish off this last episode for this upload. Yeah, like, this adds, like, a level of urgency to the bad guys' plan, now that they've dealt with the rotting situation, but also the pirate ship monster has started to wake up. What are you, immortal? How did you live for 3,000 years while they were sealed up? Seriously. Are they glued together? I bet their hands are glued together. Called it! His wife has still not made a single appearance. Fucking beans his dad upside the dome. Moke, what the fuck, dude? How is that helpful? How is that helpful? I want to see somebody try to wedge a crowbar in between their hands, though. That'd be funny. You may not drag him down, but you're definitely holding him back. Get it? Get it? Holding him back? Oh, clever. Clever. They're actually being clever for a fucking change. For a bomb-based monster, he's actually being somewhat subtle. And the subtlety has just ended. This is the second time that a Ginga Green episode has had him stuck with a member of this family. This time quite literally. And if Pirate Mom shows up like she did last time when they were getting petrified, I mean, it's a Ginga Green episode. I feel like she has to show up. The look on his fucking face is just like, are you seriously thinking of fighting them? I do really like the dad as a character, but he's definitely here to be the butt monkey of the season. I'm sorry, did he just get fucking stabbed in the hand? He did get stabbed in the hand. That's fucking bad, dude. Get a tetanus shot immediately. How do you time that? How do you time that? I can't imagine how you time that. Bro just wants to be a hero. Let him have this moment. Dude, set off the bomb. Like, especially if Gingaman is there. Ah, why'd you go and do that? Okay, I like that the dad did that, though. That's really good for the dad to be like, ha, fuck you. Buddy, you're already a bomb. Why do you need a literal hand cannon? That's a good pose. That was a good pose. I'm gonna give them credit for that. Oh man, he's charging in. That's a determined-ass look on his face. And he's launching him. He did the launch. God damn, they are really letting him have his moment. I love this for him. That's the appropriate response when shit blows up not 6 feet away from you. That was really nice. That was really nice. It was weird that a Ginga Green episode didn't have Pirate Mom show up for her. Yeah, I think that's definitely a one-sided rivalry at this point. But I like... Focus. I like that the dad, after having the whole season treating him as essentially the butt monkey, got to have not just a moment where he got to be taken seriously, but where he actually got to join the fight and kick some ass. That was really cool. That was good for him. That's a nice way to treat characters like that. You know, think back to like, especially early seasons, Mighty Morphin, Bulk and Skull were the butt monkeys, but when they actually got to have moments where they contributed in a meaningful way, it always had more of an impact because of how often they were the butt of the joke. Other than that, I like the design language of the new monsters. They're definitely the most... I think my favorite monsters this season were the Budo tribe, where they had like a mixture of samurai and sea monster. There was some really creative design language going on there. But these guys being big beefy suit of armor plus some kind of weapon does go together really well. It's just not as creative as swordsman plus sea creature. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up this upload here. We only got a few more to go. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know what you think of this episode, of other episodes. Please, if you're on YouTube, please, of course, like, comment, subscribe, notification, share. I'm sure there's more things I should be listing. And if you're on YouTube and you would like to see these videos a month early, as mentioned in the intermission, you can see them a month early. You can get access to the Discord. You can get exclusives like Sentai crossovers, which there will be one at the end of this season, obviously. And other benefits over on the Patreon, starting as low as $1 a month. I do not charge per upload. It is simply a monthly rate. And we're going to go ahead and wrap it up there.